Sometimes a town looks too perfect, you know? Bright flowers, white fences, friendly smiles everywhere. But behind those smiles, something can hide. A secret. A lie. And sometimes, one missing person is enough to break the picture. Hello sweet viewers, welcome back to my channel. Today I have got an amazing and exciting story for you. This is the story of Detective Miles Corbin, who came to a little place called Oakhaven. He thought it was just a simple case. But what he found, it was heavier than he expected. Detective Miles Corbin drove his old car into Oakhaven, a town that almost looked fake. The houses looked clean, the fences white, flowers in the gardens, children running on the grass. The smell of cut grass was everywhere. If you saw it once, you might think it was a picture in a book, not a real place. Miles had lived in the city for many years, with noise, smoke, and crime. So when he came here, the quiet almost felt wrong. He was here for rest, but also for a favor. A missing person case. His friend told him it was simple, maybe 2 days of work. The missing person was a woman. Her name was Elara Vance. She was an artist, not famous, but the town knew her. People in Oakhaven told Miles the same words again and again. She was kind. She was gentle. She was like sunshine. Every single person repeated that, almost like they practiced it. Nobody gave him a different detail. Nobody said she had a bad day or got angry once. That made Miles uneasy. Too perfect always meant something was off. He went to Elara's house first. It was a small cottage. Neat. Everything in its place. It didn't look like someone had left in a hurry. Her paintbrushes were still on the table. A painting stood half done on the easel, bright colors, full of life. But she wasn't there. No broken things, no mess, no fight. Just silence. He walked around, hands in his pockets, listening to that silence. On her bedside table, he noticed a little journal. Not full of words like a diary, but full of sketches. Drawings of old places in town, buildings, walls, even corners that most people wouldn't notice. Some looked like Oakhaven, some didn't, but one drawing made him pause longer. Later that day, Miles spoke with Mayor Thompson. The man was big, strong, and spoke calmly, like he was used to being in control. People respected him, that was clear. The mayor said kind words about Elara too. She was a lovely woman. Nobody could hate her. His voice was smooth, like honey. Miles asked him if Elara had enemies, maybe someone she argued with. The mayor shook his head slowly and said no, never. He even mentioned her ex-boyfriend who left town. That man had an alibi. Again, the same answer, everyone loved Elara, and nothing bad ever happened in Oakhaven. Over the next few days, Miles talked to the baker, the postman, the librarian. And every single one told the same story. Elara was wonderful. The town is peaceful. Everything is good here. They smiled too much. Their voices sounded too smooth. And Miles felt it in his chest, this was a lie wrapped in sweetness. Like a thin piece of ice over deep, dark water. He opened the journal again. The sketches. One of them stood out more and more. A stone wall. Old. Crumbling. Covered in moss. Elara had drawn it carefully. Miles thought he had seen something like that before. He remembered an old graveyard at the edge of town. He walked there the next morning. It was quiet, no people, just trees and green stones. All right, let's take a short break and practice some grammar. Question 1, choose the correct sentence. A. This town feels too perfect. B. This town feels too perfect. C. This town feeling too perfect. Question 2, fill in the blank. I, a bad feeling. A, has. B, have. C, had. Question 3. Which question is correct? A, what you are not telling me. B, what are you not telling me? C, what not telling me are you? Here are the answers with easy reasons. Question 1. Choose the correct sentence. Correct answer, B, this town feels too perfect. Explanation, the subject town is singular, so the verb needs s feels. Question 2. Fill in the blank. Correct answer, B, I have a bad feeling. Explanation, with I, we use have, not has. Example, I have a book. Question 3. Which question is correct? Correct answer, B, what are you not telling me? Explanation, in English questions, we put the verb are before the subject you. Well done. Let's get back to the story. He found the wall exactly where she had drawn it. At first it looked like nothing, just forgotten rocks. But when he touched the stones, he saw scratches near the base. Not words, but marks. Letters. LW, and a year, 1892. Miles stopped. The mayor's full name was Thompson Lockwood. Lockwood was one of the first families who built Oakhaven. These letters weren't just random scratches. They were a sign of something connected to the town's history. He went to the library. The air smelled like old paper, and books covered the walls. The librarian, Sarah, was a small woman with nervous hands. She always looked like she was listening, even when she didn't speak. Miles asked her carefully, "Did Elara ever come here for history? Old records?" Sarah hesitated. She looked left, then right, as if someone might hear her. Finally she said, very quietly, "Yes, she studied the Lockwoods. She told me she found something strange. A land dispute. A secret from long ago." Sarah stopped speaking quickly, as if even saying that was dangerous. Miles felt his stomach tighten. Elara had not only painted flowers. She had painted the truth, or tried to. That night he went back to the mayor's office. Thompson sat in his chair, his big hands folded. He looked calm. Too calm. Miles leaned forward and asked directly, "Elara was studying your family, wasn't she? She found something in the archives." The mayor's eyes narrowed. His face didn't change much, but his hand squeezed the pen on his desk. He spoke smoothly at first. "Elara liked history. Everyone here likes history. She was only drawing old buildings. Nothing more." But Miles didn't stop. "She found records. A piece of land stolen back in 1892. Your family's name is on it. Lockwood. If she showed the truth in her art, the perfect town image would fall apart." The mayor's lips pressed tight. He tried to look calm, but the calm broke. Fear and anger crossed his face. Finally, words came out sharp. "You don't understand. This town lives on its name. On its history. If that truth came out, everything would collapse. Businesses. Families. People's lives. My grandfather worked his whole life to bury that. And Elara, she wanted to put it on canvas. She was going to expose us all." Miles stayed quiet for a moment, just watching. Then he asked softly, "Where is she, Mayor?" The mayor's shoulders sank. His voice cracked, broken. "I didn't hurt her. I couldn't let her finish. I put her away. She's alive. She's in the old root cellar beyond the fences." Miles went there. The place was dark and cold. Elara was inside, weak, but alive. Her spirit hadn't broken. When he helped her out, she whispered, "I only wanted people to see the truth." The news spread fast. The town that smiled too much suddenly didn't smile at all. The perfect fences still stood, the flowers still bloomed, but the image of Oakhaven was broken. Their mayor was gone, their secret uncovered. People whispered in fear, in shame. Miles drove away a few days later. The town looked the same if you only used your eyes. But once you knew the story, you could feel the change. He thought to himself that perfect places often hide the darkest truths. And digging for truth never just uncovers dust. It always brings pain. Pain, and the kind of honesty that no white fence can hide. Here are some phrases to use in daily life. I need a break. Meaning, I want to rest or stop working for a while. This town feels too perfect. Meaning, something seems strange because it looks better than normal. Are you hiding something? Meaning, asking if someone is keeping a secret. That doesn't make sense. Meaning, something is not logical or not clear. Everyone says the same thing. Meaning, people are repeating the same words or story. I have a bad feeling. Meaning, feeling that something wrong might happen. Can I see that book? Meaning, asking politely to look at someone's book. What are you not telling me? Meaning, asking if someone is keeping part of the truth. This is not normal. Meaning, something unusual or strange is happening. Tell me the truth. Meaning, asking someone to be honest. I don't believe that. Meaning, showing doubt or not trusting the answer. She looks weak but strong inside. Meaning, a person seems tired physically but has courage. Secrets never stay hidden. Meaning, the truth always comes out sooner or later. I just want to help. Meaning, offering support or care for someone. This story is not over yet. Meaning, more things will happen in the future. I hope you liked the story. Tell in the comments which phrase did you learn today, and please do like, share and subscribe to my channel for more amazing stories. See you in the next video.